Alright, next we are going to look at using the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula here is when we're trying to find a solution for x, we put it in the quadratic formula. So the opposite, or negative b, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and that's all over 2a. Now remember, when everything is underneath the radical sign, we are pretending that there are parentheses there. That is our clue or our hint that we need to do everything under the radical sign first before we can take the square root. And we have everything over or on top of the division bar here. So that means everything on here must be done first before you divide it by 2a. So when we're looking on here, our example problem, 3x squared minus 9x minus 54 equals 0, a is going to equal 3, b is going to equal negative 9. Because remember, the sign in front goes with the number. It follows its coefficient. And c, right here, is negative 54. So now I can just substitute out the letters and put the numbers in instead. So the opposite of b, so negative 9 plus or minus the square root of negative 9 squared minus 4 times 3 times the negative 54. Alright, and that is all going to be over 2 times 3. And now I just need to simplify. So first I'm going to do all of the order of operations underneath the radical sign here. So this all stays the same in front here. And now I have 81 minus a negative 648 all over, and 2 times 3, I can simplify that real quick here, over 6. Well, I know the opposite of negative 9 is really positive 9 plus or minus. And now a negative next to a negative is really adding together, so that's 729 all over 6. Well, the square root of 729, we lucked out, is a perfect square, is 27. So now I have 9 plus or minus 27 over 6. So if I expand that out for a second here, 9 plus 27 over 6, and remember, it's like pretending this has to be done first before I can divide by 6, or 9 minus 27 divided by 6. So x is going to equal 9 plus 27, 36 over 6, which is 6, or x is going to equal 9 minus 27, negative 18 over 6, which is the same as negative 3. So my solutions are right there. And I can check my work by putting in 6 or 3 in for x in my original equation.